So the Bronx will get the first possession. Right side Robinson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Green, no luck. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And so it's New York with it after the miss from Tim Duncan. Out to the wing. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by Green. Here's the Bronx. Stolen by Reeves. And then Robinson slams it in.
I love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. New York shooting their first foul shot of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Reeves outside. There's the three, and he's good on the three ball.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Here's Roy. Jordan trying to free himself up. Here's Morrison. Reeves outside. Back to Green. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now Hansbrough, following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Reeves outside. Pass to Morrison. They kick it out to Green. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Green. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 6 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's Green. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. No good from Roy. To the inside. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
At 7 feet tall, Nowitzki needs just a touch of space for the dunk. Really like to see him finish it strong.
Outside, Green. Here's Morrison. Back to Green. Takes a three. Cans it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. With the drop.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
For New York, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The Bronx trails by 14. Here's Nowitzki. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Nowitzki's got his second bucket.
Always the size advantage. The great timing as well from Dirk Nowitzki.
And here's Green outside. Wade, right side. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. New York leads by 12. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And so here is New York. Pass to Morrison. Here's McDaniel. Now Walton. Clock at 4. Over Jokic. And it's Walton missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Jokic with the bucket.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
The tray. Morrison can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for New York?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
The Bronx trails by 9. From the corner. Rebound, Bill Walton.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Timeout called, the Bronx. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. A 12-point game.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screen, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing. And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Back to Davis. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, Davis.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. New York leading by 10. New York moving the ball around. Lillard outside. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Now Walton, after Grant Hill's three-pointer that didn't go. Can't hit the free throw line jump. The Bronx shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Ball.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Allen with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. The shot by Lillard, wide open. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
New York leading by 11. .27 seconds left in the first half. Allen outside. Kicks it out to Lillard. And again, New York with the triple.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
It's Hill on the wing. Davis sets a screen. Nice D from Sabonis. The shot will not fall. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. New York ahead, leading by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. New York leading by 14. Pass to Morrison. Outside, Green. Reeves outside. Bronx grabs the miss. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Duncan hasn't made one yet. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. Jordan looking it over. Down low. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got his first bucket in this one.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim. Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
To the paint. Here's Roy. A second chance effort. Robinson misses. New York leading by 15. And here's Reeves outside. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Here's Robinson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
First personal.
It's on Brandon Roy.
First team.
And that is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. Don't give him the and one on a three-pointer.
Timeout called. Bronx.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Nowitzki. Excellent D that time from Robinson. New York moving it around. Back to Reeves. Pass to Hansbrough. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Bronx grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Rodman. The kick out to Hill. To the middle. And he can't jam it through. New York leading by 17. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Cans the shot from the wing. And it's Wade with the ball for the Bronx. Here's Nowitzki. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Morrison. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Here's Hill. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down. Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Morrison. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Just great anticipation from Dirk, playing his cards right on the defensive end, comes through with the rejection. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And so it's New York with it. For the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Here's Morrison. He's got 11. New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Adam Morrison taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Roy. And another miss by the Bronx. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the third. Lillard from outside. That shot off. And so it's New York holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective.
42.
We'll get you back to the action after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's the Bronx with the ball. They trail by 18. Out to Duncan. Inside. Here's Jokic. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Jokic has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bronx. Lillard attacking. Here's Hansbrough. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
And New York leads by 19.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Offensive rebound. New York leading by 19 points. And the foul on Rhodes. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Into the lineup for Bronx, David Robinson.
Lillard surveying the D. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral, his length and reaction time, so impressive. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Timeout called, the Bronx. Here's Brunson. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Roy, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat, and this guy just wants to get better.
And that one falls for Roy. Roy hits them both. And so it's New York with it. Reeves outside. Pass to Hansbrough. Back to Reeves. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession.
Into the lineup for New York, David Robinson, Adam Morrison.
The Bronx trails by 20. And here's Brunson outside. Good on the three-point shot. Brunson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Reeves outside. Back to Green. Lets it fly. Robinson with the block. Second shot opportunity. Morrison can't hit. It's the Bronx with the ball. Brunson with a clean look. The quick look, no good that time. New York leading by 17. He takes it in. Morrison gets the bucket.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now here's Brunson. Unloads. Hits the jumper in space. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter. From deep, Green. Roy with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brunson scanning the floor. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Hansbrough. And Hansbrough slams it in. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Robinson, that's good. And New York leads by 21.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Hansbrough. Drives to the hoop. He draws iron on the dunk. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to McDaniel. Driving in. And it's sent back by Jokic. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
In for New York, Number 7, Brandon Roy.
Lillard fires away from way outside. No good. So no problem for New York as they get the win.